There's a moment in life when you stop, you look around, and you realize something heartbreaking. Somewhere along the way, you forgot your dreams. Not because you wanted to, not because you gave up, but because life has a way of pushing your dreams so deep beneath responsibilities, disappointments, and daily survival that you no longer recognize the person you once promised you'd become. But listen to me. Your dreams are not gone. They may be buried, but they are not dead. Every dream you ever held on to still lives inside you, waiting to be remembered. You didn't come this far to forget who you are. Maybe you once believed you could build a business. Maybe you once believed you could get healthy, restore your family, start fresh, or walk away from the pain that's been controlling your life. Maybe you saw yourself accomplishing something great, not for applause, not for attention, but simply because something deep inside you whispered, you were made for more. But then came reality, bills, responsibilities, broken relationships, failures no one knows about but you, nights you cried quietly because life wasn't supposed to be this heavy. And slowly, the voice of your dream faded. Not because it was wrong, but because pain became louder. But hear me, pain doesn't erase purpose. It reveals it. What pain will change you, but you decide how. Every heartbreak, every disappointment, every failure, it shapes you. And yes, it hurts. Yes, sometimes it feels unfair. Yes, you wonder why life hits you so hard. But the truth is this, you cannot reach the fullness of your destiny without walking through the fire that strengthens you. Anyone can quit, anyone can settle. Anyone can bury their dreams under excuses, fear, or regret. But champions use the pain. They rise from the ground with new fire, a new purpose, a new hunger. Because pain isn't the end. Pain is preparation. Even if life covered your dreams with dirt, you can dig them out again. Maybe you made mistakes. Maybe you trusted the wrong people. Maybe you stayed too long somewhere you should have left earlier. Maybe you gave too much, loved too hard, tried too long. And now you look at the pieces of your life and think, maybe this is all I'll ever be. No, absolutely not. You are not your mistakes. You are not your past. You are not the story you tell yourself on your worst days. Inside you still exists the dreamer, the believer, to the fighter, who once dared to imagine a bigger life. Your dreams didn't disappear. They simply got buried under disappointments, under doubt, under people who told you you weren't enough. But you are enough. You always were. And every time you remember your dream, you are digging it back out, shaking the dirt off, bringing it back to life. You wouldn't be facing this much opposition if there wasn't something powerful inside you. You think your struggles are random? You think the setbacks, the delays, the betrayals just happened without meaning? No. The greater the dream, the greater the resistance. You are not being attacked because you're weak. You are being attacked because your future is powerful. The enemy doesn't fight empty people. Life doesn't push against those going nowhere. If you feel pressure, if you feel resistance, if everything seems harder than it should be, it's because there is something extraordinary in you. Dreams attract opposition, but they also attract destiny. It's not too late, not even close. I don't care if you tried a year ago, 5 years ago, or 40 years ago. I don't care if everyone left, if no one believes, if nothing worked the first time. It doesn't matter. Your dream didn't fail. It simply wasn't its season. There is a right time for every breakthrough, a right time for every open door, a right time for every transformation. And your time is not gone. Your time is coming, but you must do your part. You must remember the dream, hold it, protect it, feed it, bring it back to life inside your mind. Because when you remember your dream, you awaken something powerful, a sense of destiny, a sense of purpose, a fire that can't be choked out by fear or failure. Speak this over your life. This is my year to rise. This is my year to take my life back. This is my year to become who I was meant to be. This is my year to remember my dream and chase it again. Say it, believe it, feel it, because you're not here by accident. You're not hearing these words by accident. This is your moment, a reminder that life isn't done with you. Your story hasn't reached the best chapter yet. Your dreams are calling your name, and this time you're ready to answer. Remember this. A dream without action is just a wish. It's fragile. It's vulnerable. It can fade faster than you realize if you don't feed it with your energy, your effort, and your time. So if you've remembered your dream, the next step is simple but not easy. You must act. Every great achievement started as a thought in someone's mind. Every empire, every invention, every breakthrough began with an idea that refused to die. And every one of those people faced fear, real fear, doubt, and countless reasons to quit. The difference between them and everyone else? They acted anyway. You might feel overwhelmed right now. You might look at your life and think, I don't have time, I don't have resources, I'm not ready. Stop. None of those things matter as much as this truth. You are ready because you are alive. You have today, you have now. You have the power to take the first step. Start small. That's the key. It doesn't matter if the step is tiny. What matters is that it's forward. It could be writing down your goals. It could be reaching out to one person who can guide you. It could be learning a single skill that brings you closer to your vision. Small steps add up. Relentlessly. You must also protect your dream from the voices that tell you you can't. They are everywhere. People who are too comfortable, too afraid, or too jealous of what you might achieve will try to pull you down. Sometimes it will even be your own mind. That inner critic, the one that whispers, "You're not enough. You'll fail. Why bother?" It's the most dangerous of all. You must train yourself to listen to a different voice. The voice inside that says, I will try. I will rise. I will not settle. The voice that knows your potential even when the world doubts you. And here's another truth. Action fuels courage. It's not bravery that makes people succeed. It's action. The more you do, the stronger you feel. The more you move forward, the louder your dreams become. Action is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. Expect failure. Embrace it. Celebrate it. Yes, failure, not success. Because every failure is proof you are moving. Every failure teaches you what doesn't work. Every failure brings you closer to what does. Imagine if Thomas Edison gave up after the first few attempts. Imagine if Oprah stopped after her first rejection. Imagine if every dreamer who changed the world listened to the naysayers. There would be no lights, no books, no breakthroughs. Your failures are not a signal to quit. They are evidence that your dream matters, that it is alive, that it is worth fighting for. And fight you must. The path to a dream worth having is never smooth. It will test you physically, mentally, emotionally. It will make you question yourself in ways you never imagined. But here's the secret. Every obstacle is a lesson. Every challenge is a teacher. Every setback is a setup for a greater comeback. You are stronger than you think. Your resilience is deeper than your doubt. Your heart is bigger than your fear. But none of this works if you wait for perfect conditions. Perfect conditions do not exist. Perfection is an illusion. The only perfect moment to start is now. Don't wait for the world to hand you an opportunity. Create it. Don't wait for someone to believe in you. Believe in yourself. Don't wait for a sign from above. Be the sign. And when you start taking action, keep your dream close. Write it down. Speak it aloud. Visualize it every day. Your dream is a living thing. It grows when you feed it with attention, passion, and persistence. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, not pull you down. Seek mentors who have walked the path before you. Learn from those who have succeeded and from those who failed. But most importantly, trust the process. Trust the timing. Trust that every small step, every sacrifice, every moment of discomfort is shaping you into someone who can achieve what you once thought impossible. Some days you will want to give up. Some days the world will feel heavy and your energy will be low. Some days fear will whisper, "You're not meant for this." Those are the days that define you. Those are the days that separate dreamers from doers. Remember, action is not always glamorous. Sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it's lonely, sometimes it's invisible. But every step counts. Every effort matters. Every day you move closer, you are rewriting your story. Every day you refuse to quit, you are proving to yourself that your dream is not optional, it is essential. So rise, move, act. Even if it's one small thing today, it's enough. Because one small thing done consistently becomes unstoppable momentum. And as you take action, your dream begins to respond. Opportunities appear. People show up. Doors open. Your confidence grows. Your purpose ignites. You will start to see what was always possible. And the dream you thought was buried forever will begin to bloom before your eyes. But remember this above all. The dream is alive as long as you act on it. Neglect it, and it fades. Feed it, and it grows. Protect it, and it transforms you into the person who can make it real. Your dream is not a fantasy. It is your destiny calling. It is your life demanding you remember why you were born. And now you know what to do. Act. Relentlessly. Fearlessly. With courage that comes from within. Because the world doesn't need more people who give up. It needs more people who remember their dreams and chase them like their life depends on it. Because truthfully, it does. Now comes the moment you've been waiting for. The moment to step fully into your power. Remember all the words you've heard so far. Remember the fire you felt when you realized your dreams were still alive. Remember the courage you summoned when you decided to act. Everything up to this point has led you here. To the choice between staying small or stepping into the life you were meant to live. The truth is simple. Dreams do not work unless you do. They don't magically appear because you wish for them. They demand sacrifice. They demand discipline. They demand consistency. You've seen your dreams buried. You've felt the weight of doubt. You've been tempted to quit. But here's the undeniable truth. The world doesn't give what you deserve. It gives what you earn. Every great life, every legendary story, every person who left a mark on history, they all took ownership. They refused to blame circumstances, blame others, or wait for the perfect time. They decided, in spite of fear, in spite of pain, in spite of obstacles, to make it happen. And now it's your turn. Ask yourself this question. Am I willing to pay the price for my dream? Because every dream comes with a cost. Long nights, early mornings, failures, rejections, sacrifices, moments when you feel exhausted, overwhelmed, and invisible. But here's the beautiful part. Every ounce of effort, every tear, every sacrifice, it compounds. It shapes you into someone unstoppable. It builds strength, clarity, and resilience. And eventually it manifests the life you imagined, the life that once felt impossible. Picture it now. See yourself achieving your dream. Feel the weight of it in your hands, the satisfaction, the freedom, the pride, the joy that comes not from approval, but from knowing you fought for it and refused to quit. But let's be honest, it won't happen overnight. It rarely does. That's why patience is as important as action. Stay consistent. Stay relentless. Even when progress seems slow. Even when results seem distant. Because the seeds you plant today will grow into a forest tomorrow. The steps you take now will carry you miles forward in a year. The decisions you make today will shape the person you become in 5, 10, 20 years. And remember this, success is not just about what you achieve. It's about who you become in the process. The struggles, the failures, the sacrifices, they refine you. They sharpen your vision. They teach you humility, gratitude, and wisdom. And when you finally reach your dream, you'll not only have achieved something extraordinary, you'll have become someone extraordinary. So rise up. Right now. Commit to your dream with everything you've got. Treat it like your life depends on it. Because in truth it does. Don't wait for inspiration to strike. Create it through action. Don't wait for others to believe in you. Believe in yourself fiercely, unapologetically, and relentlessly. Don't wait for a clear path. Forge one. And when fear comes knocking, because it will, welcome it as a sign that you're moving in the right direction. Fear doesn't mean stop. Fear means you're about to grow. Fear means your dream is worth it. Remember, every moment you act on your dream is a moment you are rewriting your life story. Every day you refuse to quit is a victory over the doubts that once held you back. Every time you rise after a failure, you prove that your dreams are stronger than your circumstances. You have the power to shape your destiny. You have the power to turn vision into reality. You have the power to break every limit, surpass every expectation, and redefine what's possible in your life. So I challenge you, take the next step today. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for luck. Take the step, then the next one, and the next. Build momentum, stay consistent. Keep your dream alive in your mind, in your heart, in every action you take. And when the world tries to tell you you can't, remember who you are. Remember the dreamer who refused to quit. Remember the fire inside that will not be extinguished. Remember that every setback is temporary, but every victory you earn is eternal. You are capable of more than you imagine. You are stronger than your fears. You are braver than your doubts. Your dreams are not distant. They are not unreachable. They are here, within you, waiting to be claimed. So rise up, take action, persist, believe, and never ever forget the dreams that set your soul on fire. This is your life. This is your destiny. This is your moment to shine. The dreams you've remembered, the actions you take, the courage you summon, they will change your life. They will change the world around you. And one day when you look back, you'll realize it all started the moment you decided to never forget your dream and never stop chasing it. Your time is now. Your dream is real. And the world is waiting for what only you can give. Go, make it happen.